Good afternoon. I've got something pretty amazing here, and I'm just going to pick it up and show you. It weighs a ton. It's brilliant. What makes this amazing though is, there you go, it's an Ibanez Blazer series, made in Japan, early 80s, custom made. It says on the headstock, I know it is because it says on the headstock, upside down there at the end, custom made. So what's so amazing about this? Well, what's amazing about it is it's a found in a skip. One of my regular clients from Daybrook in Nottingham called me about this, and he dropped it round last week. And he says his wife or his partner, whoever, was walking by a skip, saw it in there and asked if she could take it. And we said, yeah, take it with you, blah 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 blah. I know nothing about it other than what I've just told you. I've just done a little bit of research on the internet there, on Google. The tremolo block, big solid brass tremolo block there, looks well solidly made. The pickup, I don't know what his pickup is, it looks like a later edition. I wouldn't be surprised looking at that, see if that was a DiMarzio or something, but I don't know, I ain't looked. So I says, well, bring it to me, and I'll strip it, get the once over, and we'll check it out and we'll get it set up. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to strip it. The neck is straight. I've checked the frets, see how level we are. Frets are level, there's no high frets, which is astonishing for how old the guitar is. So I told him we'll do a complete setup on this. I'm going to test the electric. I'm going to plug it in a minute, just test the electrics, make sure everything's working. And I'm going to work on it. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to come back later with an update, let you know if I find anything untoward, or I'm going to come back with an update showing it all set up, working and fine. So there you go. I mean, it's got dings and dongs, it's got a big dent in here, crack, no to worry about, but the rest of it, a few scratches here and there, a few scratches in the finish. You don't worry about stuff like that for notes, are you? Like I say, the neck's straight. I haven't tested the truss rod yet, but I imagine that should be fine. Frets look okay, a couple of dings here and there, a couple of dents in the fingerboard. Absolutely fine looking guitar. I don't know what they're worth. I've seen one for sale. There's one on for sale on the internet there. See that? So I'll zoom in. That's up for $450. Is it worth that? I don't know. I've got a 1983 Kramer of my own, a Kramer Focus 3000, built in Japan by ESP, should I say. Probably worth about 500 quid, but would it sell for that? I don't know. So value, I'd put a value on it. It's what it's worth to somebody, isn't it? You know, so there you go. So like I say, got to crack on with it. I'll come back later with an update. Quick update on the Ibanez Blazer series. I've no idea what the pickup is in the bridge position. It's just got a sticker on it that says BL1. I'm going to bring it up to the thinger. The only thing I can think of with BL is Bill Lawrence. So if it's Bill Lawrence or not, I have no idea. I've googled it, I can find nothing out. So it could be anything. It still, to me, looks like a DiMarzio. Sounds like a high output Seymour Duncan. This guitar doesn't sound dissimilar to my 1983 Kramer Focus, which has a Seymour Duncan, a custom shop Seymour Duncan Invader in it. So I don't know. Anyway, it's a nice sounding pickup. I don't suppose it matters. It sounds nice. It is a later edition because it's not the same colour as the. It's not the same as on an original Ibanez Blazer series. So it's a later edition, definitely. It's a 2-wire affair. It's got an earth wire, 2 other wires on it. One for each coil, I imagine. So, but I don't know. But no idea what it is. Another thing with the guitar, I'm just going to stick one screw into the scratch plate because I need to lift the guitar up. The guitar could do with a refret. Not that the frets are terrible. There's a lot of wear down the low end, the nut end. The reason I say it could do with refret is there's quite a lot of wear and the frets are quite low. So if anything, if you're going to keep the guitar and you're going to play it and you're going to enjoy it, I'll maybe look at a refret at that end. I'm just doing a Mustang now, which is having a refret, same kind of affair. Not loads of wear, but enough wear there to, you know, because these frets are low and they're thin. I would not be able to dress them. They're too low as far as I'm concerned. So I would say on that new nut, complete refret, job done. Apart from that, you don't have to get a refret straight away. You can play the guitar, enjoy it, it's cost you nothing. I'm going to put the scratch plate back together, the electrics are all fine. I'll squirt some switch cleaner in there. Going to get it back together, get the bridge cleaned up, get the bridge set up. I'll get some new strings on it, and that'll be it. I will come back again later with a final update, if not tonight, sometime in the morning. Back later. Right, back with the Ibanez Blazer series from the 80s. I've taken the neck off. Well, I've done a lot of things. Taken the electrics cover plate off. I've cleaned everything inside. I've sprayed the switches and the parts with some contact cleaner there. I'm going to strip the tremolo down shortly. But before I do that, neck pocket. There's a mark in there. It says BL 300 in there. And the pickup was a BL1, and the neck says BL 500. So BL must be some code in-house. I'd imagine wherever it was made, got a coding system in there. Got BL1 pickup there. So looks like everything was all done at the same place. Whether it was done at the ESP workshop or factory, I don't know. But there you go, I just wanted to share that. I've also done, I've levelled the frets on this, so if 5 or 6 frets needed attention, I've levelled them. I've given them a quick polish, fret polish. Still could do a refret, but they're all level now. The guitar's going to play absolutely great. I'm going to put my neck back on now, strip the bridge, clean that, then I'm going to put the guitar back together and get some strings on it. So that's it. Next time you see this guitar, it will be finished. Back later. Good morning. What have I got for you today? Well, it's what I haven't got for you today. It's a weird one, this one. The Ibanez Blazer I did for Kieran. I made a mistake. Mistake being, I forgot to film the last part of the video. Or if I did film it, I've accidentally deleted it. So I don't have an update on it, even though I'll explain what I did do. And why I do that, I'm going to just zoom in on what the guitar looked like, in case you've forgotten. And it was one of these gubbins, and it was found in a tip or in a skip. His wife found it, and she went and asked her. It might have been a skip, and which is a dumpster to you Americans who are watching. And she went and asked if she could take it. She says, "Yeah, take it by all means." So she took it, bought it, and Kieran bought it to me. And it was in really good condition. It's made in around about 1983, I believe. It's made in Japan. So I'd imagine it could have been made at the ESP factory. It's very like a Kramer I've got, the same sort of neck and everything. It's got the same stamp on the back. Brilliant guitar. So anyway, I did set it up, and I didn't just go half-hearted on this. I actually stripped the guitar completely. The only thing I didn't do, I didn't take off the string trees or the tuners, but everything else came off. I took the scratch plate off, checked all the electrics, cleaned all the electrics up. I stripped the bridge, rebuilt it, set all that up, checked all the pickups and everything, the wiring was alright. Removed the neck. I levelled some frets and I gave it a complete setup. Did the radius on the saddles, checked the radius across the fretboard, set the action, blah 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 blah. And anyway, when I got it done, it played absolutely wonderful. Really pleased with the outcome. So all I can really do is apologise for not doing that video. It makes it look a little bit unprofessional. I'm just going to zoom out again. And all I can do is let you know that the guitar's done. It's gone back to his owner. He's very pleased, and yeah, that was it. Let me just reset this camera. So, what can I tell you? Whoops. That's it for that one. Ibanez Blazer guitar, made in Japan, 1983. What a great instrument. What a great find. A dumpster find. What a brilliant find that is. Kieran, enjoy your guitar. And everyone else, until the next project, be good to each other, and I'll talk to you soon.